BTS has spoken at the United Nations General Assembly SDG moment, the discussion for sustainable developmental goals, and the message they give representing our generation of youth is for a future which is full of possibilities, a bright future which we will achieve with our positive outlook. Mr. Moon Jae-in, the Honorable President of South Korea, introduced them and called them the band who is loved all across the world and also the special youth envoy representative for future generations and culture. And to talk about their stories, this band, BTS, is coming up on stage. And that's when they came onto the stage to represent our generation of youth and talk about our youth stories and how we are dealing with our difficulties during this pandemic. And the whole speech was very, very enlightening, and it was something all of us could connect to. So, let me give you a brief gist of how the speech went and what were the main aims and hopes that they had for the next generation as our representative. BTS had recently launched a social media campaign called #YouthStories, where they invited youngsters, teens, children, and young adults to discuss about their lives in these past 2 years amidst the pandemic. How have things changed? How have been our hardships? What is difficult and what is our hope, which is making us look forward to the future? And many people came forward to share their stories, and that's what they discussed in the UN, and they managed to showcase at the world platform as many voices as they could carry with them, and definitely the whole world was watching in awe. They talked about how all of us took our small little moments of happiness for granted all these years, and now that they have been taken away from us during this pandemic, only now we have realized how precious they were to us. And that is very true, because all of us did not anticipate this pandemic to happen, and now we are not able to see our friends or family, and everything has become online. But the positive thing is that we are not losing hope, and we are determined that we can push through this, and that is what is important. They also address the issue, the burning issue that has taken the world's attention now, climate change. And they have talked about how the youth of today are striving for a better future in fighting climate change. And that is a very positive thing to see, because we are the generation who is going to be responsible for our world, and we are strongly fighting towards that. And the message of hope that they carry is beautiful. They talk about how we might feel stuck in the moment right now. We won't know how to move forward, and that they also were in that place once. But what is important is that we do not think that this is the end of the road. These are difficult times. Definitely, these are difficult times. But we should welcome change. And we are the generation who have been termed as the lost generation of COVID. And that is true, because we are facing so many things none of our previous generations have, or probably the future generations won't, because we are limited to an online platform and are losing out on so many opportunities we would have gotten otherwise. But we do not get scared from change. We welcome change, and that's why we are warriors. And that is such a beautiful terminology I found in their speech. We are the welcome generation. We don't give up. We welcome this change, and we are fighters, and we fight. And they also finally talk about how their song Permission to Dance conveys the exact same message. Welcome change with courage and hope and positivity, and we will go into better times, and we just have to hang in there, stay strong, and we will make it to a very, very bright future soon. And then commences a historical act which will be etched in history forever, the Permission to Dance performance at the United Nations. Not many people can perform at such a huge world platform, but here we are talking about BTS. They have brought so much change, and they have done so much campaigning for the betterment of people all over the world. Them and the fandom army has donated to several major causes and has undertaken such honorable initiatives that they truly deserve to be here. And their dance, their performance, their music, because music does not have any language barrier, and that is what unites all of us. So I think it was a very, very beautiful end to their amazing and inspiring UN appearance for BTS. And I believe this is very inspiring way to spread, to raise awareness and represent our generation. And BTS has once again done that beautifully. And watching them today, many youth are inspired to stay strong and to know and to believe that we can achieve anything if we welcome change and look for the future with positivity and a bright smile. Thank you, BTS, for once again representing our generation and being our inspiration to be the best version of ourselves and to believe in us and to believe that if we are together and if we believe in ourselves, there is nothing that we will not be able to tackle. Thank you, BTS, once again, and really, really proud today as an army and an individual who is looking forward to a brighter future. What better way to promote and represent the youth of today than this beautiful song with an inspiring message? When the nights get colder and the rhythm's got you falling behind, just think about that moment when you look yourself right in the eye, then you say, I wanna dance, the music's going, and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's break our plans and live just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing fools. We don't need to worry, 'cause when before we know how to end. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance.